Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, All Things Phenomenal. Phenomenal is me. I really crack myself up sometimes. No, seriously. I am phenomenal. And you guys should think you're phenomenal too. Because you are. All right. That's my little motivational quote for today. Anyway, welcome to my channel, loves. Today's look is going to be this here that you see. I named this look, it's going to be a dramatic double cut crease featuring Tarte's Make Believe in Yourself palette. This palette is so beautiful. Featuring Tarte's Make Believe palette. These colors, y'all, are awesome. But if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look here, stay tuned. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, so first I begin by priming and prepping my eye. I prime my eye using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I am just patting it in to make sure I have a nice base. Next, I'm going in with, I believe, my Black Radiance pressed powder. It's not really an eyeshadow, but you can definitely use like pressed powders, bronzers, any type of powder you can use sometimes basically for an eyeshadow. So this right here, I am using the Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Mahogany, and I'm just applying it in my crease, but I'm aiming to apply it just slightly above my natural crease because we're creating a cut crease here. So of course, you know, it's not going to be clean and neat just yet, but it will be getting cleaned up. Right now we just want to focus on getting the color in the crease. Next, I am taking my Maybelline Nudes palette with this color brown here, and I'm going to apply that on top of my first transition color. You want to create like a gradient effect. You always want to start off with like a light color first, and then continue to apply colors on top of it. Like, so you start out light, and then you can apply dark colors on top. That's how you get a nice blended gradient effect to the eye. So I just keep going back and forth between these two colors here to just build up color and to get it to where I want it to be. Also, I have tape on the end of my eye just so I can have a nice clean, sharp wing when I'm finished, especially due to eye shadow fallout, which is okay. Next, I'm going in with my Black Radiance Contour Palette. This is the powder version. I know they came out with a cream version now, but this was like the first version that they came out with. And inside this palette, I'm taking this tan powder. It's supposed to be used for sculpting, but like I said, I use a lot of powders for eyeshadows. I know that can't just be me, but I do it. And what I did was apply that on above the two brown shadows that I placed down already, just to lighten it up just a little bit because it was looking a little too dark and I didn't want it to be too harsh. And then after that, I'm just going back in with more brown from my Black Radiance palette. And I just keep blending and blending and blending. And here's the palette, you guys. I finally showed it in camera. I don't know why I didn't show it when I first started, but there it is. That's the palette that I'm using. And I'm using windshield wiper motions to blend my colors in and together. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I am going to cut this crease, okay? We need to cut it. My eyeshadow way too low. I need to cut it. No, seriously. All right. I'm cutting this crease, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm taking it out towards as if I was like creating a wing with my eyeliner, because that's the dramatic effect that I'm going for. And that's just how I want it. So that's what I'm doing. And once I cut this crease, I'm also going to fill my eyelid in with some more concealer, so the whole, my eyelid can be cleaned up, have another base applied to it. That way the next colors that I put on will stick out. Hopefully that just made sense, because I feel like I feel like I just said a tongue twister, but hopefully you guys caught the drift. All right, so now I had taken my E.L.F liquid eyeliner in the color black, and I am using a small angle brush just to create, this is what they would consider the double cut crease. I'm creating a small outer V shape as if I was to do a wing, but I'm not doing a wing. And then I just begin to fill it in just a little bit with the liner I have on my brush. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow just to set the liner and to create this outer V look. Well, I guess the second crease is what we're going to call it, a second crease. There we go. And I'm going back in with my Maybelline Nudes palette for this black eyeshadow color. And I'm just setting this liner with it and also bringing it out forward just a bit so it can blend with my main eyeshadow color. And for me, it did get a little messy, so I did end up cleaning it up a couple times while I was doing this also. All right, dun, 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 dun. Now it is time for this Tarte palette. When I tell you guys I love these colors, I really, really love these colors. That color right there that I chose and that I'm applying as my main eyeshadow color, the color that's going to make everything pop and so beautiful, is called Magic. And it looks like magic too, doesn't it? No, really, it does. It really does. Once again, that palette is called the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself, aka the Unicorn Vibes palette. But yeah, so I took the color Magic and I'm using that as my main lid color. And I'm just tapping it on. It looks so pretty. And then I also go back in and clean it up a few times because I'm a semi-perfectionist and everything has to be perfect. All right, so right now at this point, what I am doing is just blending the two colors together, making sure everything is clean, making sure everything is neat, how I want it to be. And then I'm going to continue with my regular foundation, highlight, contouring routine. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.